Morning peeps. Today I'm going to be doing a canvas, and I'm going to be doing, well, I'm going to call it the Cog Girl, and I'm using this stencil by Indigo Blue. It's one of their faces stencils. I'm also going to be using some corners, Cog corners, and I got these from my good friend Ian at Vern Industries. I'll put the link below. And all these cogs, which are a combination. These large ones and different size ones are from Mike Deacon Art, and again I'll put the link below. I'm going to use this clock face as well. And I've got these tiny ones as well. I'm not sure where these came from, but I've had these in my stash a while. And I'm going to give it prep the canvas with Winsor and Newton white gesso primer. As you all know, this is my favourite gesso. And I'm also going to be giving the excuse me, all the cogs and everything a coat of the Tim Holtz Distress Paint in Vintage Photo, and then I'm going to use this Adirondack, which is pool, just to give it a patina look. I might also use I've got Distress Oxides. I might even go over with peacock as well, peacock feathers in the oxides. To colour her face, I am going to use Indigo Blue's face paints, which are, I'm going to use a combination of Warm Tan, which is from their Junk and Disorderly, Apricot Blush, Fair, sorry, these are their portrait paints, Porcelain, Medium Beige, and possibly some rouge. Also, for the white in the face and the eyes and whatever, I'm going to use Gesso Good. And I suppose make a start. So I'm just going to get a baby wipe and get, oh gosh, oh my word, oh there we are, got it. I'm going to put a big splodge on here of my gesso, and I love this primer. I think it'll be soon time to buy a new one and have it in stock. And I'm just going to use my baby wipe and cover the whole of the page, the canvas. I like to use a baby wipe because then I don't get brush strokes. Go around the sides as well. So I've had this idea of this Cog Girl in my mind for a couple of months, so today I decided I'm going to do it. So while that's drying, I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm just going to pop that to one side. And while that's drying, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to make you sit and watch me do all the cogs, but I just want to show you what I'm going to do. Right, okay, that was my friend. texted me to say she's going to give me a ring. Right, so all I'm going to do is just dab it all around. I'll give it a good shake. So can you there we are. So I've got all them to do. Leave them to dry, and once they're dry I'll go over with the patina, the pool, and see how that so as you can see it comes on pretty quick, and I quite like this colour as well. So I just wanted to, I've been playing with different ways of getting a patina look, and it's nice to experiment, I think, and use the products that you already have in your stash. So I'll just continue on, and I'll get I'll come back at the end when I've done them all and they're all patinaed, and I'll show you a couple of the last ones. As you can see, I've now nearly done patinaed them, and all I've done is they're all got the vintage photo on now, so I'm taking some of the Adirondack pool and just dabbing it and a little sponge, and all I'm doing is just going over them lightly, just to give them the effect, the patina effect. And really liking how the pool has worked, so I'm not going to be using the oxides. This has worked out better than I expected, so I'm really pleased. So I'll just finish this off, and I'll bring some closer to the camera, and you can see what they look like. Oops, that one's gone. Oh dear, that one's gone. I'll find it more than likely when I clean up. So there we are. So that's that done. That job done. Move that out the way. Clean up the mess. And just quickly share with you a couple. Can you see? Really, there we are. That's better, isn't it? You can see. So I can put them to one side now. That's that job done. A thick, slap it on, and I want to add texture to my, but I want to mark off where the face is, because obviously I don't want the face textured. So I'm just going to get a pencil and lightly draw around the outline of the face. Just very lightly. I will be going over this with my black Pick pen. I'll put them in as well, just so I know. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Slap It On onto here. I was going to use a stencil and I changed my mind. And I want a sponge now. There we are. And I'm just going to add texture around before I paint it. I'm going to paint it green, so just, and with the sponge I'll get some nice deep texture around it. And when I paint it, it'll look different. I just wanted something different than a stencil, and after speaking to my friend Kath, we were chatting about it, and so thanks for that, Kath. I love this Slap It On. It's by Indigo Blue, and this is the super thick. It's brilliant stuff. Love it. Making sure I get the edges. So that's that done. Give it just a quick blast with the heat gun. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I just want to give it just a quick blast. Okay, so I'm going to cover the whole of the canvas now with porcelain, which is the portrait paint from Indigo Blue. Really nice pale colour. And I'm going to cover the whole of it, even the face, because this is going to be the base layer for the for the face of my Cog Girl. Right, just coming on to the last edge now. I think, yeah, and then that's done. Yeah. So I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to just dry that off. Right, next I'm going to sponge the medium beige, and I'm going to add just a touch of the warm tan. I'm not completely covering it, I'm just going to add it on with a sponge and then spritz it with water. So hopefully that should be enough. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the warm tan. I love this colour. Just to darken it up a bit. I've got this sponge and I'm just going to I'm not going on the face. Almost looks like it's crackled. And then I'm just going to spritz it. Just let it run. So can you see the effect I've got? Now that I've spritzed it with water, it's kind of blended in, and I'm just going to dab that now. What's left on the sponge, I'm just going to go around the edges. There we are. So if I lift it, so that is the, sorry, here we are, and I've done the edges as well, and that's the look I was after. So I'm quite pleased. So it'll just be something interesting after I put all the come on, Linda. Sorry, I've gone on brain freeze. After the cogs are on, you're still going to see the texture through it, because the so let me just go through that again. I just need to make sure I'm happy. Now I'm going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun, and then I can start on painting the face. Right, so that's that done. Okay, Okay, so now I'm going to bring my stencil in and I'm going to position her. And I'm using my Faber-Castell. I'm going to use a pip pen. One of my pip pens. Let's see. I'm just going to draw around. So now it's a fun part of me colouring her in. So I have to bear with, I've never painted a face on live before, so I need to get myself sorted. Don't want that, or maybe. So I want porcelain, fair, medium beige, warm tan, and I've got them too. So I'm going to use this and take a little bit out. I'm just using the warm tan to go around the edges, follow the line. And I'm going to, I kind of colour images with my Copics. So I'm going to see if I can replicate how I do it with my Copics. I usually do put the light on first and then go dark to light. So it's going to be fun. I know it's not going to be perfect. Sorry about that, that was my husband. So now I want to kind of add the highlights in the dark. So I'm going to just get my paintbrush and kind of do the bridge of the nose. We have kind of a dark space here where the lips are. little bit there and there. Okay. Shade in here. to add some of the faint. I'm quite happy with that. Just need to sort them eyes out. I'm not really happy with the eyes. But on the whole, I don't think that's too bad. Not pleased with the ears, but not looking too bad, is it? Quite pleased. I'll bring it up to see you. So I'm going to leave that to dry now. I'm going to go and have a coffee, and then I'm going to come back, do the eyes, the lips, and just finish off around the nose, I think. So I'll see you in a while, crocodile. Okay, I've enjoyed my coffee, and now I'm just going to finish off my my lady, and I'm going to get a bit of the G So Good in white, and this is a nice white. It's a pure white, again from Indigo Blue. And I want a grey as well, which I think I have got a grey. She says, oh yes, here. Oh, I've got Frosty Sky. I'm just going to add a little bit to the white. And I want that for the white of her eyes. Her eyes here. Nowhere near as good as what Kay does from Indigo Blue. She's amazing. But I think for my first time on video. I'm not done too bad. And then I just want to go over there and really darken that up. And then bring this round. There we are, that's that done now. Just put all the lids on here and then the fun part begins. Adding all the cogs. Just move them out the way. Move that out the way and bring my cogs in and then start placing them. And then I can call this done. So to adhere my cogs, I'm going to use pig flare glue gel and a syringe when I find it. So there we are. So hopefully, yep, that'll come out. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back, just around the corner. I like adding my pin flare with it's for those of you who don't, it's a silicone, is it silicone? It's a glue gel anyway. I'm just going to pop that on there. Do them two first, and then I can make a start then on the on my girl. Dries clear too. So, right, there we are. And I know the clock face is going to fit. And I just need to get it to 12 o'clock, which is there. And I want that right there. And I want one of my cogs to go in the middle. That one's a bit too big. Oh, I know. That one. That'll look good. That goes right there like that. And then I just need to build this round, so let's see. So if I put that one there, got another one of them, I'm sure I have. However not. Do. And it's just a case now of just placing my cogs around. Okay. Once I position them, I'll be quite happy. And then I think. Right, so that is my canvas complete, my Cog Girl. If you've stuck with me right the way through, thank you so much. I didn't want to fast forward it because I didn't want you to miss certain aspects of it, but thank you so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed, please give a thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.